So we just finished filming an ad for Xiaomi 17 Pro Max.
Yeah, incredible new phone, man. I'm so happy you got to see it. I'm excited. Thank you for this.
Yeah, of course. No, I thank you for this. And this is what you do, right? You just film ads for different phones and other brands?
Well, no, really. I film videos for myself, for my channel.
Yeah, you're a content creator.
And yes, and then I integrate products naturally and smoothly. Kind of native advertisements. So I would, for example, take you guys to the top 3 tallest buildings in Shanghai to see the crazy views.
It's a great view.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And then I would insert the Xiaomi phone ad by letting you guys try it and use the features to take photos, to do different stuff with it, to really feel what it's like with the Xiaomi. But then the topic is about the 3 buildings.
Yeah.
And inside there is the Xiaomi element. So it's a video with a Xiaomi involved rather than a video for Xiaomi. That's how we call it.
That makes sense. That's a smart way to do it, because people don't want to watch an ad. They want to, watch content, and then if you can kind of, product placement almost, and kind
pretty
of
much
like,
that's the word, product placement.
You got any other big brand deals coming up, or?
Have you heard of Xpeng?
Oh, the car, the EV, right?
The EV, and they also have flying cars.
They got flying cars?
They got flying cars.
No way.
It's a flying helicopter, more of that. But it comes out of a car. So it's a helicopter attached to a car to use as a drone delivery or used to actual fly. And the future is going to be like, you can just buy a car that has a little helicopter in it. You can use it to take off from the back. But I'm doing advertising for their massive new MPV, like a big car. And we're doing 1,600 kilometers across China. So we're going to drive for 3 days and show that it has 1,600 kilometers at one go.
Yeah.
It's like a hybrid car. It's got both petrol and electric, and it's very spacey. And I'm gonna explore China with it for like 3-4 days.
Oh, that's so cool. Do you trust the flying car though? Do you trust to sit in the flying car?
I think they're at least innovating forward. I think what I like about some Chinese companies, they're doing things that you haven't seen in other places. Even like the Xiaomi have the back screen already has an activated screen that can be used for different things. The Huawei has 3 folded phones. Xpeng is doing flying technology, drones plus cars. They're trying really to break through with innovation. It might not work right now, but you see that they're trying to build the future. And that's why I think the videos naturally incorporate these ads rather than like a really basic, shitty product. I love really cool new products. I don't accept boring, like cheap, breakable stuff, Yeah.
I like the way that China is trying to innovate, and like with all of these companies. So do you think that China is ahead of the US and the Western world in terms of technology and all of this innovative?
I don't think so. Ahead is a very general concept, because you have to look at industries and at impact, talent, values of companies. It's very clear that China is growing at the fastest pace, innovating in an extremely fast pace, investing a lot in new technologies, trying and failing different types of products, bringing out products to the market in a faster pace than American companies or other companies, definitely faster than the European companies. You can see China is trying to disrupt some industries. Now, the thing is that ahead is not about, it's hard to say in which industry China is ahead, but the general innovative spirit and speed of China is definitely faster. However, if you look at specific industries like electric vehicles, China is ahead, 100%.
They are.
Tesla is incredible, but the scale, the diversity, the options, the new offers they have on the market is much ahead of other countries.
It's insane.
Even Japan, European big manufacturers, American, they're struggling compared to the Chinese ones. Secondly, I think when you look at the phone market, you see some really cool stuff going on. Huawei phones, Xiaomi phones, Oppo, Vivo, they have some amazing features of camera quality and connectivity and like features of like, you can even control things with your hands. They're really, obviously, Apple still leads in terms of quality of a lot of things, the iOS system, the camera quality, but China is not far away from it. In some ways, even better. Battery life sometimes, performance, the price is better, more affordable. So you're talking about like, ahead is a big word because you do have really big leading Americans. But we have to be careful with ever underestimating Chinese companies. I think Chinese companies are the most promising like innovators in this era. If I would put my money on which companies are going to really lead the next 10, 20 years, I would put some of my money on China, some of it. And that's incredible to experience both American and Chinese innovation all the time.
So if you had to make one prediction, or like make a prediction of when China will surpass the US and the Western world in terms of, it's a broad question, but like let's say in terms of phones and in terms of EVs and in terms of AI.
Wow.
How many years?
I think for phones, it will take another 3 to 5 years. However, are you already seeing China bringing out all the folded phones? Multiple folded phones. They're working with a lot of new screens. Camera quality is incredible more and more. But to surpass Apple is very difficult.
But do you think
But
Apple
3 to
is
5
working
years.
on that behind the
Yeah, they're working. They're waiting to perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Apple perfects before they bring out the product.
That's true.
In China, they like to bring out the product on the market, test it, and then bring really quickly a new one. It's a different style. They're much more harried in bringing out technologies, while Apple might be a little slower, but steady, but also quality first. So it's hard to say. I don't think they'll surpass Apple, but they're definitely going to lead the sales and the patents around smartphones in the next 5 to 10 years, even more. And when it comes to EVs, I think by 2030, China will be the number one sales of cars, of EVs. They're already leading the sales of EVs. They're going to be more and more. And the roads are going to be full of Chinese cars. That's for sure. By 2030, I believe this will be the dominant force in the world. And lastly, for AI, this is a tough one. AI has a lot of innovation in China, but OpenAI is really, in terms of how much research and money they have and experience and users, they're really strong. But DeepSeek came and surprised everyone. And you have incredible AI features of Alibaba. Tencent has some good AIs. ByteDance, the whole TikTok world is AI based. Already China is using AI much more commonly on a day-to-day life than many other people. So I believe that by 2030, in 5 years from now, there will be kind of like they'll just be here, China and the US. There'll be really equal contribution to the AI world. But because of the state of the world, with politics, values, in ideologies, it might be the US and China will serve separate markets to separate people. And that's probably the biggest sadness I feel, that the world is not interconnected enough because of some things we cannot control. A lot of products in China, you guys in Europe and the US cannot really use or know about.
No, exactly.
A lot of products, American or US or European ones, the Chinese cannot use. So if the world can interconnect, we will all benefit. If it won't, China and US will reach a certain level of like equality in terms of quality of innovation that will just serve two different markets.
I also want to ask, what's your favorite video that you have made?
Well, man, I've made thousands of videos. Started in 2015.
It's a long
It's
time.
been a long time.
Man.
I like a lot of the videos, man. Like any travel video, like going anywhere new, I love it the same way. Especially when I meet new people like you guys, like that's what gets me going. It's not about my video, like it's about who is my guest. And my favorite of all is one video that I had a very special guest on. You may know him. His name is Jimmy. MrBeast.
Oh, MrBeast. Oh
Yeah.
my God, damn. That's crazy. Did you go to the US to meet him or?
We went to, so it's a really cool story. So we have common friends, me and Jimmy.
Oh, really?
And this industry is kind of small. If you're like big social media creator in all around the world, different countries, there's a way to connect to each other because you kind of want to help each other with
Yeah, makes sense.
cross collaborations. And Jimmy likes to feature a lot of different people in his videos. Like he always has different cool people coming on his crazy challenges,
Yeah.
And one day they reached out to me, him and his team, to create a really special event inviting the top 10 Chinese influencers to the US, to Greenville, where his studios are.
So they reached out to you.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I arranged a really crazy trip of 10 of the top Chinese influencers to the US, and we all came to Jimmy and we spent 2 full days with him. We made content, we learned from each other. We had a full day of just learning and everyone just chatting about what they do and like really deep learning. Like it was just about conversation and learning from each other. It was like very pure. And then the second day was about filming together. So it was a very cool 2 days, and that partnership, that video that I eventually got with Jimmy. I did a bunch. One is a tour of his studio. Another one is like a challenge for $10,000. Like he had
you
to.
participated?
I challenged him. I said, if you can answer these 10 questions about China,
Yeah.
I give you $10,000. But if you get it wrong, you give me $10,000.
I bet he failed.
He succeeded all the way until the last math question.
Oh, math
A
question.
Chinese primary school math question was too difficult for him because it was difficult.
Oh, because the level in China is just so much.
They study a bit, the primary school, they start some really tough questions. So it's difficult. And he fell on that one. And then eventually we donated the money for charity, this $10,000.
Great. That's so great.
But generally, like learning from the top. Imagine learning from Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi. That's what I feel like. Yeah. Jimmy is the Messi, the Ronaldo of content creation. So being with him,
yeah,
you can never be like him. You can never be like him. It's not, no matter what you do, the way he does things, the way he thinks, the investment he puts in it. But to learn from his work ethic, from his generosity, his humility, also a lot of his like crazy ideas inspired me to like take it another notch, you know, to go another level, to maybe invest extra in my content. Maybe I spend now sometimes $10,000 a video, which I used to spend maybe 1,000, 2,000, and but the return in terms of the impact of the content eventually is worth it. And that was something that it took for me. And that was really cool, yeah.
You spend a lot of money on this video also. Like you brought us up here in the 3 towers.
That's what thousands of RMB, man. And like generally also giving you, I have something for you, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Where is it?
Wait, let me get him to recall.
See, I got here my iPhone 17 Pro Max, orange one. This is mine. But I want to gift you this.
Oh my God, the Xiaomi.
This is the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max. And in a way, it's got some similarities with the iPhone.
Yeah.
It looks quite similar.
Copy.
But it's got a really cool screen. It's got like an interactive screen at the back. And it can do a lot of cool things. You can take cool photos. You can receive messages. You can translate. So I want to give you this, bro. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Get some Chinese tech in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy it, bro.
Thank you, man. So I just got back to Dengfeng, and honestly, I'm still pretty excited about the phone. It's one of the best phones on the market right now, and it's not really available in Denmark, so it's pretty cool to get my hands on it. And I even showed the phone to my coach here some time ago during training, and he got super excited about it. He was like taking photos and like scrolling through the settings and all. Like you could tell he really liked the phone. And Ding, he has been my coach since day one here in China, and he's a great coach. More importantly, he's a great person. I love his energy. I love to be around him. He's a very fun guy. So I have decided to give him this Xiaomi 17 Pro Max, 1 terabyte. He should be here in a minute. So it's gonna be fun to see his reaction. He has no idea what's about to happen. I have a gift for you. This is for you.